Oh my gosh, oh no. I don't want to keep yanking on it, I don't want to break it, but this was not us, I swear. Good morning from Tulum, everyone. Does anybody remember this? Does this look familiar? We haven't been back to Tulum in so long, and we have needed to come back here so badly. Our sweet, sweet little abode has been unvisited by us. So we've been very looking forward to this moment and kind of getting here early to have a little end of everyday May, start to the summer, R&R, and clearly to also fix some things. And I wanted to join you this morning. Literally, I am out of bed. Good morning, good day. My plan was to go and get a sweet little iced coffee, but we found out when we arrived yesterday that the restaurant here is closed because it's low season. And I'm like, what do you mean? The weather is beautiful, sun's shining, it's like 32 degrees all week long, baby. But on the positive side, maybe that means we'll discover a new place to find some iced coffee. So last night I did a bad thing. If you guys saw in the previous Toronto vlogs, I had a tan on that was peeling off. And I did a kind of partial scrub to it last night, trying to get off all the bits, and then I put a tan on again. This is one of the worst tan applications I've ever done. You should see my heel. You didn't see the heel, but the bottom of my very white foot. Oh my. I really need to work on my flexibility, I can't. Y'all, it's so bad. It's so bad. So I don't know actually what to do about this, but this is bad. And this is making me really miss my Bondi Sands right now. Anyway, I gotta rinse this off and we'll chat. I've showered, and I also just did my hair and put on a cutie little fit. I have to update you from the last Toronto vlog, obviously, because when I got to TNT, there was no returns. It was only exchange or store credit. And so because I had been thinking about it, I just decided to grab the black top, the other one from Doan. And turns out it's great because I really don't have little things like this, just little throw-on tops that will hide my sweat. Usually I just opt for like a plain tank top or whatever, and I always end up with like a little sweat smear here. So this is nice and loose. Got really pretty embroidery and it's gonna hide all my sweat today. Listen, us sweaty gals, we don't do so great in the heat. I've got a shay. Oh my god, there's a dog. Oh my god, there's two dogs. Anyway, so we're gonna go find a place to grab some brekkie. I'm just gonna do my little morning concoction, Avi, my little creek. Oh, I should put water first. Oh, sorry. I don't know. Pardon me, I'm forgetting myself. This is giving like cooking show. This angle, I kind of love it. At home, the window is behind our counter. I never get this sunshiny view. Maybe I should film some cooking videos on here. Just kidding, we have none of our stuff, so oh well. Anyway, creatine, my freaking, like this is the most suspectual thing, strolling through the Mexico airport with this in my suitcase. They searched our bag too. If they had gone a little deeper, they would have been like, ma'am, what's that? That and the little fiber powder I bought. Yeah, it got chunky. Ugh. I'm just scraping off the sides with extra water. Oh, bring a shaker. I literally, it was right in front of me. Having this to start because I just don't get enough fiber when I travel, and I always get constipated. So I will say though that while we are here in Tulum, it's super nice to have a kitchen and to be able to cook. It's really nice. Like even right now, we're gonna go out for breakfast, grab a little meal and a nice coffee, and it's nice to go out, but Dan and I really don't go out too much at night here. Like we really come here to relax and enjoy the sun and kind of shut off, which is nice. But obviously if you come to Tulum, you can go out, you can do the late night, you can do the party vibes. They've got that, but we just don't really partake in that. So we do often do a little grocery shop when we first get here and pick up a few things. So I'll show you what we got. And I was actually thrilled because we have so much freezer space. So got some frozen fruit, some frozen greens, chicken, and stir-fried veg. Frozen chicken, and that was only because there was no chicken breast at the grocery store. It was so weird, they were out. Got some eggs, some guacamole. Did that turn brown? Oh my god, it did. Crazy. They also had these little chobani little yogurts, so cute, just for some snackies. We got some beans, some turkey slices, some claras de huevos, almond milk, and then I've got flaxseed, chia seed, and the vanilla protein, and I also smuggled a few core powers in my suitcase on the way here just to have. So really simple, just some things that we can fry up. We can have some breakfast, have some smoothies. We have a blender here. A little stir fry if we feel the need for lunch or dinner. I also just realized we forgot salsa, so we might have to get a few other things for that little bowl. The one thing that we love about Tulum is so many of the restaurants do have so many nice, healthy, like super yummy fresh food options. You can get a lot of bowls, you can get a lot of smoothies, fruit. There's breakfast places everywhere. It's like my heaven. So if there's like one meal that I would choose to go out for, it would be for breakfast. And then obviously there's a lot of amazing options for dinner, especially along the beach. It's just very, very expensive. with. Like, it's really, they go all out and they really like push the cocktails, and you know, a lot of it is kind of like big party vibes, you know, dancing on the tables and whatnot, which again, when I was here for my bachelorette, hell yeah, so fun. When me and Dan are coming here to chill, not the vibe. So we usually stay around our spot, and then we also love to go in the town, like in the Aldea Zama area, and that's where you find a little bit more chill, quiet vibes. Gonna pack up our bags. We got core power, a little water, sunglasses. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I packed a lot of shoes. I don't typically pack this many shoes. I don't know what came over me, but I just decided to bring a lot of options. But I always bring various flip-flops for sure. I've got the little new babies, Michael Kors. I've got some sandals. Did I show you guys these? Yeah, we talked about this, right? The red braided shoes. I wore these yesterday. They're so cute. They're so good, and they're actually surprisingly comfortable, and they don't hurt my feet. So maybe I feel like that's the fun pop of color we need. I kind of want to wear black, but then I just packed 2 kitten heels. Very cute. These are my Tony Bianco ones, some Zara ones. Very, very nice. Again, we're not really planning on any fabulous nights out, so I probably won't even wear heels. But if I feel inclined to get dressed up, then those are the options that I have. Please, if you please. No, you know what? You know what? I feel like the black. The black is where it's at for today. Let's just do matchy. Here's the outfit. OOTD. In all for glory. And a lovely little OOTD mirror, you guys. I've technically already showed the apartment to you guys before, but I know it's been a while since we've been here, so but it's so pretty. When we're in Tulum, my life of passenger princess always continues. Most of the roads look like this in Tulum, and it's not very walkable, so you need to have some mode of transportation, whether it be a bike, a moped, a car. You need something to get around. So bless Dan for driving us around on the moped. It's our favorite thing. I don't know if I'd feel brave enough to drive one myself. I'd feel a little bit scared. I'd probably just do a bicycle, but let me tell you, having a moped to get around where you need to go, it's the move. It's the move in Tulum. I need to remind myself to not do slick buns while we have to wear this. And this for dust and flies. How do I look? So this is Aldea Zama, and this is a little section that's kind of in between the main road and the beach road. And a lot of our favorite restaurants and spots are here. We love just coming around and strolling and seeing what's new. One of the restaurants that has remained is Rosina, and they have fabulous brunch. So we're gonna go grab a coffee and some brunch. We're back. Gotta turn up the AC. Guys, it's freaking hot. You forget how hot and toasty it gets when you leave it. We gotta crank this AC right now because baby's dripping. I just wanted to say that when we left Rosina, our sweet server, Babel, what a biblical cool name. He asked us to leave a Google review, and this is something that was lore of mine way long before I met Dan, but I think that was something that you thought was really funny when we first traveled together, and I forget about it sometimes. But guys, I am a top Google reviewer, okay? And let it be known that it is so easy to go and leave a hateful, negative review, but it is far more impactful when you leave a positive review. And I have posted many reviews in the past, and I am passionate about my Google reviews, okay? But I do forget. I have to remind myself. Dan kindly reminds me to do it often, but it really helps these people. And post photos. We're all taking pictures of our food anyway. Just go on and leave a little, because we always look at reviews, but then we only leave reviews if bad things happen. What kind of crap is that? You gotta leave the positive ones. So I'm gonna try to remind myself that while we're here, I'm gonna take pictures of all my meals, and I'm gonna leave all my positive reviews, and then, you know, spread some love. Obviously positive if you had a good time, but if you did, leave a good one. If it's terrible, leave a terrible one too. The people wanna know. I've left you for a little while, and I was just filming my everyday summer makeup because obviously you guys, it's picante season, hello. So I had to film that to celebrate. Hopefully if all goes to plan, you'll be seeing that tomorrow, but it's this makeup look, my everyday summer makeup look. I almost tripped on those stairs just right there. I'm so sorry. Wow, these pants are way too long for that. And then anyway, I couldn't figure out this freaking AC. For some reason it was set on 26, and I was trying to turn it down and it wasn't turning down. And like halfway through, I literally stopped recording and I thought I was gonna go have heat stroke. I sweat the entire makeup off before I was even done filming it. So this is what remains. But anyway, for those of you who've been following my channel forever, then you'll know Picante. She is gracing us on the cheeks and the lips on this fine day, and Dan and I are just kind of swapping. Like, I filmed that, did a little rough chop while Dan was up on the roof, because I'm gonna show you guys, okay? While he was up on the roof getting some sunshine, and now he's back. He's gonna edit. He's having a shower right now, and I'm gonna go up and have a little moment, and that's just these like final 2 days where we're filming. That's gonna be our little rotation, but obviously after that we'll do it together. But I figured I would show you what I'm packing in my little beach bag, except it's just pool bag, my little pool sunshine bag, whatever, you get it. So I got this cutie bathing suit in from Revolve. It's from the brand Leslie Ammon. So cute, love the versatility. You can have the straps to add this extra little detail or just leave it strapless, but it has the little booby pads in, and I normally always take the booby pads out, and I feel like I will because it just makes me feel so off. And you can see it, it's kind of crazy, right? But if you take it out, there's no going back. I'm not out here pretending like I have boobs anyway. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Way less crazy. And I loved it so much because it's orange. It matches my Picante vibe. So cute. So I have this. Love the little orange flower. It's so adorable. And then these are, I think I bought these last year, maybe the year before. I have no concept of time anymore, but they're old from Zara. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go up like this. I have my little, this is my sunshine reading hat, okay? I got these off of Amazon. I literally threw my hair up on top of my head, and I'm gonna wear this. It protects me from the sun, and it's also big and wide enough that I can like lay and read my book and not worry about the shadow on my chin. You know what I'm saying? My friend Ellie was like, absolutely not. What are you doing? But I personally think that they are fabulous. Also, can you guys see my toes? I did repaint my toes last night after I put my tan on, and I will tell you that I put Revlon 571 Posh on. So this is the color that's on my toes. Very random color for me, but I love it. So cute. The other thing that I'm doing for this week is testing out some of the sunscreens. Like, I bought a few tinted sunscreens, and I also got a few body sunscreens to test out. This one was just fun. This is the Vacation brand Orange Gelée, the SPF 30 sunscreen gel. It's an orange texture, but then when you rub it in, it kind of looks like a little oil, which might just completely remove the tan that I have on my body right now. But I just love the Vacation packaging. Is like so fun and so cute. I love what they do and create. It's just like retro vibes, so fun. But I obviously also have my La Roche-Posay like heavy hitting body SPF that I will most likely be wearing for the most part. But I just wanted to try this one out today, see how it goes. Bringing that, I'm gonna grab my water bottle, a book, oh, and my towel. Is it in here? Okay, great, and then we'll head up to the roof. I just took the straps off to oil myself up in the gelée. I might slip a nip here real quick, but I figured I would take the stairs so I could talk to you while we walk up. And then, oh, shoot, I forgot that the camera's gonna fog up because it's so freaking hot. But yeah, I'll be able to show you the view from the top because it's so beautiful. Basically, where we have our gorgeous little apartment is a complex that has 3 buildings, and there's a big pool in the center. Wow, I'm already out of breath. There's a big pool in the center, but then each building has 2 pools on the roof. So you just have so many options. It kind of feels like you have the whole place to yourself. It's literally like a beautiful jungle. It's insane. Like, the views are crazy. It's literally just in the middle of the jungle. And I will say that this is in this section of Tulum where there's so much construction. There are hundreds of buildings being built. It's all relatively new, and this isn't like, even though this building seems so insane and so beautiful, it's not unique. Like, there are so many. Oh, there's just a vibe. There's a type of building that's built in Tulum, and you're just like, wow. Every time I scroll through the other Airbnbs or other buildings being built, it's like really phenomenally done. There's some insane designs. There's a famous like beachfront hotel called Azulik, and it's where everyone takes the photos like in the bird's nest. And they're doing an entire massive development all along this strip of jungle, and it's like one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. I've never seen architecture like it. It is a beautiful thing to witness. So yeah, we feel very lucky, very grateful, obviously. And we're literally here. We're staying in our unit for the first time, and I can't even believe that it's real. I'm like, what is life? Ah! Ooh, wow, we just climbed up those stairs. I'm sweating, but look at that. Look at all those steps. When we first did the walkthrough of this building, this is what sold us, this rooftop pool. Oh my word. Oh my word. I forgot how pretty it is up here. Also, even since the last time we were here, there are so many more buildings built. Like, you can just see, they're everywhere. Building. Kind of crazy. It's so funny also how there's all these buildings being built and no roads. Just dirt road, gorgeous, massive building. Finished my little moment in the sun. My hat literally rubbed a line off my forehead. Took my hair out of its confinement and it's instantly somehow more curly. It's like the sweat added to its voluminous. No, I look wild. But honestly, guys, I was about to thaw the chicken and whatnot, and we were like, you know what? For the vlog. And also, did we just get a raging craving for tacos? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So we thought we would just bring you along really quick. We're just gonna scoot over for an early dinner and go to one of our other favorite taco places that is another one that still remains in Aldea Zama. I also quickly changed. I decided to throw on a different outfit, also because I had like sweat through my outfit earlier. But I've realized between this tank and the black Doan tank that I was wearing earlier, I want to wear nothing else. These two are my most sweat-proof tank tops that I have and packed with me. Okay, sunset. Okay, go off. Alright, made it back to Aldea Zama. I have to say, we've come here so many times, but every time we come here, I'm always lost. There's just like little pockets, and they do get lost, and we do rely on our maps big time. But another warning, if you come to Tulum, service is spotty, and there is not Wi-Fi everywhere, so you are in a jungle. Also wanted to say, I bought these cute pants on Zara. They are not sweat-proof. I have swass. Visible swass. So we've come here a lot and we love it because they make their own salsas in-house and they are so good. So we get the tacos, little yuca fries. Also sorry, I had to put my hair up. I'm positively passing away from the heat. Back from dinner. I took a hot minute. Dan took a little 20-minute nap. I was just doing a deep scroll on my own Instagram like a freak and a weirdo. And that's because someone had tagged me in their story and they had shared a photo of mine from the margarita burn era, okay? And I was actually just talking to someone about this the other day, about how I can't believe that was from 2019. Like, that's so long. Y'all, it's 2025. That's crazy. Like, I don't know how it's been 6 years since that whole debacle, but anyway, it just sent me into a little trip down memory lane, and I was having a little wormhole diving through Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I just look at those photos, all the things I used to post, and like, I was so young and innocent and like just so weird. It was definitely a different time on the gram and everything felt so goofy. Like, I was so unserious and love it, but I feel like I'm still just as unserious in my heart and in my mind. But I just don't post as freely on Instagram anymore because it just doesn't feel, it feels so stuffy. But I guess that's the beauty of YouTube. We can continue to just hang out and be our normal selves together. But anyway, yeah, I was just doing a little scroll. Then, with horror, I realized I think they closed the gym at 8 p.m. I can't confirm, but I did totally forget. I need to go find out if it's even open because my plan totally, like, we went and literally had an early dinner because we were gonna go work out afterwards and just end the night that way. Work out and then shower. Oh. Yeah, I'm literally still covered in my orange gelée. If it is still open, I'm gonna go do a quick workout, do some steps, and then go to bed. If it's closed, LOL, I screwed up. Either way, I'm not bringing you to the gym with me with love because I'm just gonna make a quick sweaty work out of it. And also, Dan just wanted to impart some knowledge because he was chatting to me about that vacation orange gelée. So when I was talking about it, he was looking at the footage and he's like, babe, don't you know the lore behind this? And I was like, no. And apparently in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, there was a product called Bain de Soleil Orange Gelée, and it was a sun-bathing essential before we all got smart about UV protection. And apparently, Vacation had taken that old product, revamped it, this classic favorite, and added SPF. And apparently they kept the original packaging too. So, wow, like, really? Earlier I was literally like, oh, it's so retro, vintage, inspired, blah, blah. No, but like, literally, it was. They brought this product back, apparently. So, yeah, I had no idea. Literally had never heard of such a thing. My friend Dima, anytime she would go back to the Middle East with her fam, she would always bring back this, oh no, I don't remember what it was called specifically, but it was like a carrot paste. And that was their, like, tanning gel. And it literally turns you orange. But other than that, my mom said that when she was young, they used to just put baby oil on them. I had never heard of this orange gelée, so that was a fun little beauty history learning, if you will, on this fine evening. And just before I go to bed, oh, we have some nighttime skincare magic. Thank you so much. I have been doing 5 giveaways throughout the month of Everyday May, and today is going to be the 4th giveaway. I just have to apologize because I didn't take a beautiful clip or a photo of the pile and the collection, but if you wanted to see everything that is in the giveaway, I'm going to list all the products that are in the giveaway in the description box down below. And if you wanted to get caught up, I did a walkthrough of it at one point in one of the videos. I'll link that below for you. But yes, we've been doing 5 giveaways. Today is one of them. We have one more coming up in the last video of Everyday May. So if you wanted to enter to win, you can click the link in the description box down below. It'll take you through, enter your information, and then a winner will be chosen, and someone's gonna get a bundle of all of my favorite things, all my favorite beauty things. And just as an FYI, the giveaways close after a week and a winner is randomly selected. We verify that all the stops are great. Please include your Instagram or email for easy contact. But I'm not sending any of them out until I get home. So just so you know, I know some people have been like, where are the giveaway winners? Where are the giveaway winners? Like, they're closed, the winners are selected, whatever. But like, physically, I will be sending them when I'm back. And I believe I said something related to that after being like, just with upcoming travel plans, love you, but you're getting them in June. So good luck to everyone who enters. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We need you to know that we're literally uploading this in real time. Like, when you upload this in this moment, this is me. So when I say good night to you, just know it truly is good night. Buenos noches, my good people, and see you all tomorrow for a new Everyday May video. Bye!